Well, negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
It was all cool just a couple weeks ago, but this is politics. And you know the one thing about politics, nobody is ever really friends or your biggest supporter. Hey, y'all, Gravity, any day above ground, live it. Hope you're having a great start to your Sunday morning. I know it's the end of the weekend almost, but hey, we're here for you. It's almost the end of August. I can't believe it. I feel like August just started. Next weekend will be Labor Day. You know what that means. Candace Owens and her people are going to be shaking their asses in New York City. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about how the fact that the Wart Squad is finna come after her. And Candace, I'm going to be a little Caribbean this morning for you, baby girl. Come here. I hope you do realize that the Wart Squad, they're going to screw around and put your kids' faces on the internet. I just hope you know that. So if I were you, I would spend this Sunday morning, instead of trying to figure out what anti-black thing you're going to say this week because everybody's got attention on you, or how you're going to piss off the Jews this week, I would delete every picture off of social media or call up one of them companies and have them wipe every picture of you and your kids off the internet. I promise you, because you know how the Wart Squad is. But, you know, that's just some friendly advice, Caribbean to Caribbean. But yes, we are going to talk about this. Shout out to Brother Torian and Cosmic Fury for this live, because I've been waiting to do this, but a lot of things have been ramping up. And I said, you know what, let's just bring it to the family now. I don't feel like doing it on Monday. Let's do it on Sunday. And then if you go to church, you can go get right with the Most High, because we about to feel dirty after this. But before we do that, let's see who's in the building. Jerry Bedford, good morning. Brother Torian, as aforementioned, good morning. Reparations Nation, good morning. Wallow J, good morning. Kira Clark, good morning. Black Women Stand Up, good morning. Kelvin Black, good morning. Charles Gibson, good morning. Shakur Burton, good morning. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, good morning. Let's see if them fools will come in there this morning and try to defend a man. Well, let's help you, because you'll probably go back before you come forward. Pause. I'm an equal opportunity offender and hater. I don't care if I like you or I don't like you. I'm going to give honest critiques here. So if you don't like it, tough shit, you can go over there, go to his channel, wherever it's at, and you can go in there with the rest of the Ward Squad and kiss their ass. And y'all can lick each other. It is what it is. But anyway, let's get the house clean out of order because we're going to have fun.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
All right, family. Now, this was July 9th. On her show, Candace Owens defended Nick Fuentes. And when I saw this, I contemplated doing a reaction to it. But I said, nah. Because I knew this day was coming. So I said, let me look. Let me look. Let's hear how she defended old Nikki.
But what was more shocking was when Nick Fuentes, who is considered the leader of the Groyper movement, wrote this in response to her. He wrote, "Your dad literally called me a rat last week. Thank you for exposing yourself and revealing who you really work for. Both of you freaks should be deported to Israel since you love it so much they can have you." And he attached a tweet from Jordan Peterson, where Jordan Peterson did in fact write this to Nick Fuentes. He wrote, "You, at Nick Fuentes, really are a psychopathic rat."
Now, this is in response to a little spat they had on X. Because as we know, Jordan Peterson, like Thomas Sowell, is one of these fools who love to go outside and be philosophical for the sake of being philosophical, because they know there's so many broken people outside that they'll listen to anything that remotely sounds attachable to their lives. This is why I say people like those two and others, these quote unquote social philosophers, are nothing special. And they're only meant to keep people safe and stupid. And I do have an upload coming later this week that is really going to piss them off. Because I came up with an idea last week and I started recording it and I had to re-record it again because I was laughing so hard. But that's neither here nor there. So Nick Fuentes, you know, he's got to be a provocateur. So he went after Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson came back and they went at each other. Whatever. It is what it is. So that's just the ugly version of it. But if you want, you can go online onto X and do your own research on it. I don't know why, but, you know, information is key. Well, we're going to let her finish talking.
So, yeah, now we're in a conflict here. She is calling for the censorship of her father, right? I mean, if you're saying the standard is just calling somebody a rat, and it is not just because it is a phrase that's being directed at Jews, but because calling people rats is wrong, then your father would have to be censored. And so when Nick Fuentes raised this obvious conundrum to her, here's what she wrote back. She wrote back, "Oh my God, were you called a rat? Did that hurt? I work for myself, you loser. And I know that Jews' success is due to their above average IQ. But I'm sure blaming a nation of people for your failings is easier for you." I'm sorry, what? So now she's like, aha, yeah, you're a rat, or did that hurt your feelings? That just doesn't seem like a stable or a rational response to someone pointing out the fact that your father just said something that you're calling for censorship for.
Interesting. That was only a 90-second clip. That was interesting. She said nothing. That's what was interesting. So again, this was July 9th, but we continue. So this whole thing with Candace going off the deep end, going after Israel and them Jews, we did last week about Leo Frank and how she still believes, even though, again, people have researched this and have not come to a definitive conclusion, that Leo Frank allegedly took the life of a young girl down here in Georgia back in the early 20th century. Okay. So we're there. So again, we were looking. Nothing really popped off until, again, that whole situation with Candace started. And then she claimed she broke the internet, but the internet still worked. But anyway, old Nikki kind of got upset at what Candace was saying. And old Nikki started going in on old Candace. And I said, I could do a reaction on this. I said, let me look. Because Nick was praising her back earlier this year, praising her, saying this was good. I'm glad you're off the Daily Wire. You can be your free, authentic self. You know, there's nothing authentic about her, but, you know, there's that. But again, once this whole situation with Israel and Candace going off the deep end with them Jews, Nikki started saying, you know what? Gotta kind of throw my 2 cents in there. So I don't know what YouTube finna let me get away with, but we'll just, if they cancel it, they cancel it. It is what it is. It's on Rumble. So if they stop it on YouTube, you can just head over to Rumble. But we saw this post. This was from the DNC, and Nick was reacting to it. So let's see what old Nikki said. Now, YouTube, this ain't him. This is just a reaction. So don't get mad at me. This is for educational purposes. So let's hear.
You know, and it'd be one thing, I didn't really have a problem with it when they were talking about Jews, but the second that you start to say, oh, it's Frankists, it's like, okay, so what are we really doing here? Like, is this a movement for Americans and Christians, or is this just like another bullshit fusionist movement? We talk about everything other than the real problem. We just do it by insinuation and cleverness. And, you know, we affirm the current matrix by acting as though we have to have Jews there to give us plausible deniability. And, you know, we're going to insist that we're not racist. Like, so I'm just so sick to my stomach of that stuff. And it's like, you know, like, we don't really need that. Like, you know, I think they need the Groypers more than we need them. Like, yeah, thanks. I know you got red pill 3 months ago. Thanks, but no thanks. Like, if you're not ready to go all the way, if you're not really to really go in on the issue, and if you're still playing these games, it's kind of like, you know, thanks, but no thanks. I think we were doing just fine. I think we were doing just fine before we had all these people who I don't really know and I don't really trust, and they want to come in with half measures. They want to back the fuck down in the middle of it. You know, they got out of their contract. Now they want to walk it back. Oh, it's not Jews. It's Frank. I read 2 books and now it's Frankists. The Russian Revolution happened in the 1880s.
Look at him sneak dissing. Hey, you big and bad. Just say her name. We know who you're talking about. Come on, Nikki. Nikki, we know who you're talking about. Just say the name. Just say the name. Or
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Yo, you sound dumb.
just it's funny, right? They all swear up and down that they so tough. They so tough, but they won't say no names. Until somebody puts them on a bigger platform. Then they want to say people's name. It's your platform. Say the name. Come on now. Jesus.
No, it didn't. It happened in 1917. Okay, like, you know, Ataturk was a Jew and the earth is flat. It's like, yeah, you know, actually, thanks, but until we can get our facts right and until we can really fucking commit and until we can give credit to the real patriots, not a bunch of Jewish libertarians or liberals, like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Like, I kind of no longer support that stuff. So I don't know. I'm really, I was patient. I gave it a chance. It's not working out.
Well. As I said, it was cool about a month ago. It was cool. The bloom has worn off. It is floated into wind. He don't like the fact that Candace started on something and then she flaked. Hey, Nikki, We told you this years ago. Conservatives, let me holler at you. I'm finna get on camera. I look good this morning. I brushed the goatee a little bit. Conservatives, groypers, we'll say it. I ain't like Nick. I ain't scared. Conservatives and groypers, we done told y'all about this chick from 2016. We told you she was a flake. She jumps on the latest waves. She does not do independent research outside of childhood vaccines. We will give her credit on that. She actually read some books and actually came out with some pertinent information. That's fine. I'm not using it, but somebody did. Whatever. We told you she's not smart. She literally admitted it. The Horowitz Foundation literally told you. We gave her talking points. She's not intelligent when it comes to geopolitics. We know this. Her biggest contribution to geopolitics is saying that Macron, the president of France, his wife used to be a man. Okay, that's great. That's what he likes. How does that benefit you? Great, C. Moses. She does great work. That's wonderful. I hope she has all her energy ready for them Ward Squad. I hope she's ready for that because she plays too much. We're not going to back her. So that's great. Who cares? She got all this time on her hands now. She ain't got no contract. She got to get up 9 to 5 for it. She can do content whenever she wants. She can be with her kids, even though the nanny takes care of the kids. But we're not going there. She can travel back and forth to France and Paris. She can go handle the Frog Squad on her own. By the way, that's going to be a hell of a lot of energy she's going to exert, because she's going to have to stand with her husband to defend the Tates as well. So it's okay. It's okay. You say she does great work. We don't see it, but that's okay. That's okay. You can stay and contribute. Now we continue. This is going to be so much fun.
You know, and I'm not going to look. And I like the people involved. You know, it's better than the alternative. I'm not trying to be picky or whatever. But you know, maybe they mean well. Maybe these people mean well. Maybe they're on their journey. Well, you know what? Call me when you get to the finish line, okay?
Oh, this is funny that he's crashing out over some chick who he knows is a flake. But this was the same dude who was sitting there considering voting for Kamala Harris because Trump is off his rocker, according to him. Bruh. What, Torian, give yourself a round of applause. Who is worse, the grifter or the supporter? Every day it changes. You might have started something. They can't do it. They can't keep it straight. They really need friends. Oh man. Hey, Nikki. Even the Most High had to go travel his own path. His son had to travel his own path. Yeah, people hated him, but he had to walk it. Why do you conservatives need so much friends? C. Moses. Okay, let me help you. Since this is politics this morning, let me help you. If nobody in their right mind would consider voting for Kamala Harris, why the hell is she viable? Why the hell did, and I want you to really consider before you tell me your answer on this. We watched the RNC last month, correct? They got news coverage all over, right? Everybody sat there and they streamed it on their channels. Yes, they did. All 4 days. I did it as well. Tell me why then, if she's not, nobody in their right mind would consider voting for Kamala Harris, how the hell did she convert conservative Republicans over to her side? I didn't hear no Democrats come outside saying they voting for Trump like that. I didn't hear that on a world stage, because they did it on stage. How come if she's not viable and people in their right mind would not consider voting for her, how come all your favorite conservative pundits literally streamed all 4 days? I need y'all to tell me this. Why would you do that? What y'all should have done during them 4 days is get your asses outside and push for policy. It's funny now we're in the last leg of this race, and that's when you guys want to push policy. Why is it only on Georgia putting out flyers like this? Y'all are what they call it. Y'all got access to Kinko's, y'all got access to FedEx, y'all got access to the UPS store. Y'all could have made these and put them outside. I'm lost. You see Dems turning red? Wonderful. They do that every election, madam. What else you got for me? Dems turn red and Republicans turn blue. What you got for me? What does that mean? Where's the policy? Great. You're right. Kamala doesn't have a policy on her website. You're correct. And Trump hasn't pushed policy anytime he's been outside. Next. Next. Come up here. Come tell me what Trump's policy is since you're telling me that all these Dems are turning red. Come up here and tell me the policy. Come on. Let's have fun. I haven't talked to a black woman in a while. Come on. Please tell me. Please tell me. Come on, don't. It's early in the morning. Let's go. What's the policy for Trump in the next 4 years? Tell us. Because you may think Kamala didn't have no policy. She literally sat on there Thursday and told you what she's not going to do. She said a whole lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, opportunity economy and all this. At least she said something on that stage. What did Trump say? I don't care about the wall. Either build it or tell us how you're going to do it, or shut up and just go do it. Win the election and go do it. That's what I want. You've been saying the same shit for 4 years. Come on, come tell me about this crypto policy. I want to know. Come tell me. No, we're not going to put them in the pit. Nope. Come tell me about the Trump policy. Come on. Wonderful. All of y'all can come. We can have a conversation. Ma'am, see, you still now you're so dumb. What if I told you I voted for Trump in 2020? What would you do then? I voted for him in New York. I should have been excommunicated from that city just for doing that. So come on. See, this is y'all's problem. You came in here and you saw Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes, and you thought this was going to be a bash fest. It is going to be a bash fest for both of them. Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm a Democrat. So come on. I'm giving you the opportunity, black woman. You can school me. Come on. It's not that hard. Let's go. Nope. Not gay for Trump. Nope. I looked at my bank account and I looked at his policy for 2 years and I said, you know what? We're in a good place right now. Let's go. Might as well vote for him. Let him go clean up his COVID mess. That's why. Come on. The economy was good. He brought black kids home. And you know what? We ain't getting no wars. I said, that's cool. Now, he had the C-19. I say, let's vote him back in there. Let him clean it up. And then y'all ain't got to worry about him after January 20th, 2025. But y'all didn't go outside for that, man. So come on. Come tell me. Come tell me. Since y'all wanted to stop my show, we're going to give y'all the attention. Come on. Come up here. Let's have a conversation. Stand on what you said. Come on. Don't tell me you're a black woman and ain't got no tongue. Come on. No, it's cool. It's my mom. It's okay. It's okay. Let him have it. Let him have it. I want to see if a black woman got it. I don't think black woman. I don't think you have the nuts. I'm sorry. You're not a man. I don't think you have the labia to come up here. I don't think you do. It's okay. You saw my live and you're getting ready to go give money to that duplicitous bastard pastor of yours. It's okay. You need your entertainment before the morning. I get it. The pulpit finna have all the backflips today. I get it. It's okay. I understand. Look. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? They hate gay stuff, but they love talking about gay. It's okay, people. It's okay. Live on the truth. It's all right. It's okay. Live your truths. It's okay. Let's get back to this. We gotta go. We gotta go do something.
Because the Groypers figured it out a long time ago. The Groypers made a lot of sacrifices. A lot of young men have had their lives ruined over this stuff, including me.
Nobody told you to ruin your life over some
really
politics,
defending
boy.
them or speaking out for them. They want us to retweet their stuff. They want us to retweet their shit.
Who's we?
You know, but no one's really sticking up for us or them. They still haven't caught up to where we are. Or if they did, they unlearned what they learned. And, you know, we just don't really need that. We don't really need that muddying the water. You know?
Who's we?
I'm done. Like, I'm taking my own side. Groypers have to take our own side. We don't need other people to come in and talk about our issues and then tell us, actually, who is we? Frankists. No, it fucking isn't. So,
my God.
I don't know what that is. I don't know who's saying that. I don't know if that's well-meaning. I don't know if that's, you know, cowardice or if that's ignorance. Either way, ain't nobody got time for that. It is 2024. We all got red pilled a long time ago.
Who's we?
I've been saying it for a long time. If you don't know by now, you're pretty stupid. And, you know, if...
You know what's funny, Nikki? You have all these views and you fancy yourself an intelligent man. Why don't you just run for political office and get this off? I mean, if you swear up and down you got this whole movement behind you, they would have voted you in when they have not. It's funny. It's so sad that y'all want to fight for this country, but you won't go do the basic work. You're sitting there bitching online. Go talk to politicians, or you had your platform before everybody kicked you off. Why didn't you have on politicians consistently to talk? Okay, C. Moses, great. He has the youth. What are the youth doing? What are they doing? Tell me what the Groyper youth are doing that the other side isn't doing. What are they doing? If they're that strong, right? Why is it Fox News or Breitbart or Newsmax or OAN? Why is none of them, or what was it, GB News over in the UK? Why aren't they on there promoting them 24/7, 365 if they're doing something? Explain that to me. Them two finna start fighting over Kanye West and his attention. I guarantee it. They're thinking critically. They're thinking critically. Let's play that game. They're thinking so critically, they went and fucked with a gay black man in Arizona. That's thinking critically. That's thinking critically. Well, okay, great. I'm going to give you the opportunity. Tell us what conclusion did they come to with this critical thinking? They're talking about holding the line. What line? There is no line. The line's gone. Okay, I don't see y'all at the border. That's holding the line. I don't see y'all with your hats on and the Pepe the Frog memes. I don't see y'all in front of these mayor mansions and these governors mansions and these state buildings. I don't see y'all there. I see them pro-Palestinian idiots over there doing it. Where were y'all at the DNC? Where was this? Y'all know these cities are bad. Why you don't pull up on Karen Bass? Why didn't you pull up on Brandon Johnson, Eric Adams? Go down to Miami. Nice weather down there. You guys can be Groypers in shorts. Why didn't you go down there and go see that mayor? Office is right downtown. You can go over there and go see him. You can go see Kemp. He's right there in Buckhead. You can go see him. Hold the line with them. I don't see y'all doing this. Texas got 40 electoral votes. I don't see y'all over there in Texas making sure Texas don't turn blue. They coming for Texas. Why y'all not in Detroit? Why y'all not in Boston? Why y'all not in Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Oakland, San Diego? Why y'all not in Phoenix? Y'all need Phoenix. Why y'all not in Vegas? Why y'all not in Denver? Why y'all not in Albuquerque, Santa Fe? Why y'all not there? Why y'all not in Des Moines? That's Caitlin Clark country. Why y'all not there? Why y'all not in Lincoln, Nebraska? This is y'all's fault. I hope you understand this, C. Moses. The reason Kamala Harris has an opportunity to be the first woman of South Asian descent to go sit in that White House is y'all's fault. Because all y'all do is bitch all day about black folks. And whenever some anti-black voice shows up, y'all focus on that. Y'all not focused on policy. I told y'all, whoever lost that election, they got to get outside. They got to change their messaging. Y'all should have changed your messaging November 7th, 2020, while they were sitting on stage twerking and buck dancing. Y'all should have been outside. Because y'all knew all this stuff was coming, because this is y'all's critical thinking. Y'all knew all this shit was coming, and y'all did nothing. All y'all did was bitch about it. Y'all didn't move no policy. Look what happened with the midterms. Did nothing. This was supposed to be red wave. What do you mean to come out and see? This is what I mean. Okay, great. C. Moses, I'm glad you said that. That thinking right there is exactly why she's going to win. That thinking. Because you just proved to me that you don't care. You think it's a foregone conclusion that Trump's going to win. You must have forgot what happened in 2020. He had it in the bag. That man had it in the bag. Biden was out there being so anti-America. Trump didn't have to do much except keep the economy stable, fix C-19, and not be an asshole for a year. And what did he do? Everything the opposite. Everything. And he lost. Sorry, I do this differently here. He lost. And y'all sat up there and y'all were crying for 4 years. Get outside. People thought Hillary was going to win. And what happened? Oh, you don't think it's going to happen to you? Okay, well, it happened to your man. What are you going to do now? Get outside. Georgia wouldn't print this if they didn't think she was going to win. They did the same thing with Stacey Abrams 2 years ago. I had 9 flyers. I showed it on a live stream. They sent me 9 flyers about Stacey Abrams. Even though she was a piece of shit, they were scared that she had an opportunity to win. You don't go in there thinking you got it in the bag. I'll point you to a story in Jersey. The incumbent had millions of dollars behind him. The other dude spent about $1 million. Guess who won? The dude that spent $1 million. No election is cut and dry. None of it. Because there's too many moving parts. There's too many people that can influence it. This is a possibility, sir, or ma'am, or it. This is a possibility. I need you to focus on this. Your attitude is why she can be president. And you're going to bitch for 4 more years. Newsflash, she'll get 8. So she might not be out of office till 2032. You know how much damage she can do in 8 years. But you keep living in your bubble thinking that, oh, the economy is bad, this, that, and the third. Trump's going to win off of that. He ain't pushing policy to say how he's going to fix it. He's giving you whataboutisms and wishes. But y'all pissed at somebody saying joy and vibes. Now we continue back. Here is Nicholas, old Nicky, giving props to fake white supremacists. Let's see what he said.
Slavik Lukovic said
Cut the
$100. Nick is all we got. Nick is all we need.
Thank you for the big super chat. No, I mean, look, we have a lot of people. We got Sneeko, and we got the Tates, and we got Dan Bilzerian, and we got Jake Shields.
Sneeko got punched. The Tates now got more charges. Dan Bilzerian, he's just Dan Bilzerian, and Jake Shields is a flip flopper who Ironically, didn't some of them pure blood white boys say that, oh, you 1/16th, you just a fake? Okay.
Shields and Keith Woods. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of good
There you go
people.
here with that
That's why
we
don't really need to beg people to be a part of our club.
So Sneeko has officially got the cosign that he is with the award squad. All right. So he feeling himself. All right.
We have the energy. We have the momentum. Most importantly, we have the truth.
Where is your momentum? Where is this? I don't see y'all outside. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like y'all not even trending like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't have their turn block, so maybe I ain't seeing it. Maybe I ain't in the right circle, but I don't see y'all influencing nothing. But all right, I see more of the black grassroots going in on Candace Owens than y'all putting up something about Nick Fuentes. But again, I could just be in the wrong area. But it is what it is.
We have righteousness. We don't need to open the door for anybody that says Israel some kind of way. You got to be on board with the message. And a lot of people are willing to go hard. Kanye is willing to go hard, put his money where his mouth is. Dan Bilzerian's going hard, money where his mouth is. Jake Shields, none of them have any trouble saying it's Jews. And they sacrificed a lot.
Sir, ma'am, my point of view is this. Stop automatically assuming that you have a bad situation and somebody's going to take you out of it that you like. You can't assume that. That's my point. Yeah, y'all thought it was a slam dunk with Biden. Okay, great. Biden's not in the field no more. He's cheerleading now. He got the pom-pom. He gave Kamala the basketball to go hit the game-winning free throws. I need y'all to get outside and make some noise and make sure she don't win. I've already done my part. I'm doing my part for the next 77 days, just like I've been doing my part since I've been consistently streaming. I'm trying to give people the information. You can go do with it if you want. If you want to go vote, cool. If you don't, cool. Y'all can't come back and tell me I didn't tell you the shit was going to happen. I predicted a lot of this shit. That's why you see people in here, they're not worried. They know what they're going to do. If she becomes president, cool, we got to adjust. If Trump becomes president, cool, we got to adjust. If Chase Oliver becomes president by some miracle, cool, we adjust. If Jill Stein somehow ekes it out, cool, we adjust. That's what we do here. We adjust. We're not going to be on here on November 5th when they declare who the winner is. Like, oh shit, life is over. Okay, cool. Hey, this is exactly what I'm going to say. Well, there it is, family. Do y'all want me to stay up and watch the victory speech and the concession speech, or y'all want me to go to sleep? I know I've been streaming for 12 hours. And they'll probably tell me to go to sleep. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? That was a hell of a day, family. That was a hell of a day. So we got a new regime because no matter how you slice it, it's a new regime. And I guess I'll go to sleep. So hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. We got a new president, family. So, you know what we got to do November 6th? Got to go to work. So, y'all, take care. Stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. Wait around. And I'll play that. And I'll go to sleep. And I'll hear from my wife in the morning and be like, you're on there way too long. Don't ever do that again. We adjust. Yes, Torian, and you did that lot. You did that upload, and it was hilarious. Long nap, sir. I told you that next day I'm taking off. I'm gonna be sleeping all day. There ain't no nap. I'm gonna have so much drool, sir, that Death Valley finna blush. Clever girl, I'm not advocating for y'all to vote for Trump. I don't care who you vote for. None of them, if they're not doing anything specifically for black people like they do for everybody else, I could care less. I'm focused on Congress. Go to your local and state legislatures and make sure you insulate yourselves and make sure that they do what the people need. That's it. That's what I've advocated for. I know you're new here. Welcome. You can ask anybody in the chat. I don't advocate voting for Trump. I don't advocate voting for Harris. I said that November 15, 2022, when Trump came outside and said he was gonna run. I said, I'm not excited. I'm not voting for him. He's got to show me something different. He hasn't shown me anything in almost 2 years. It's the same rhetoric. I play his rallies all the time. He says the same thing. This is the point now I don't even play it no more. Correct. That's why I said focus on Congress. Here we go. Black men don't do anything for our people. Okay, man. You continue to think that. You continue to think that. We don't do anything for y'all. Okay. You continue to do that. Okay. That's fine. You're allowed your opinion. You're right. Black men do nothing for y'all. Okay. I get it. It's her opinion. Yes, I did see Moses. And guess what I also did? Yeah. I reviewed his documentaries, like Died Suddenly. I did that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't trust RFK. He flip-flops too much. I don't trust him. Yes, ma'am. You don't create businesses that create jobs. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You create a stable economy where everybody can make their own jobs. Yeah. You're right. We don't do that. You're right. Black men don't create jobs. You're right. You're right. We don't build schools. We don't build grocery stores. We don't build gas stations. We don't build banks. You're right. You're right. Yeah. We don't do that. You could literally go Google all this stuff and put black owned and you'll see black men doing it. But you're right. You're right. Kemp in 2022, he just sat down with just regular black men. I mean, none of them had businesses in Atlanta. You're right. None of them. No policy, no nothing. Yeah, you're right. We didn't just watch Byron Donalds come down to Atlanta and go to a black owned barbershop that was owned by a black man. You're right. We didn't see that. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right, you're right. This is swirler talk. You got it. I'm not even gonna block you, and nobody gonna block you. We're gonna let you spout off. It's all good. Have fun. It's okay. We don't do nothing. All right. Now, if I said something out of line about black women, then I'm gonna be wrong, right? All right. I'm gonna be quiet. All right.
So we have support. Yay. Dan Bilzerian, Jake Shields, Keith Woods. We have people that are smart, truthful, courageous, willing to sacrifice, and then somebody comes along like she's
because that's the
God's
only 3
gift
cities I said, right? All I said was
anti-Semitism.
Atlanta. Okay. Yeah.
And says, now
All right.
I'm going to
then
tell
New York,
everybody
right?
what
Okay.
it's about.
All right.
Now I'm going to tell everybody what it's about, and
All right.
I'm the one that's doing it. And it's like, hang on, sweetheart. First of all, wrong century with the Russian Revolution. Hang on, sweetheart. Yeah, I think you're off by about 40 years. Okay, that's first of all. Only one of the most important events in world history. You're only off by the wrong century. That's first of all. Second of all, it's the Jews. Okay, I know, like, you got canceled for it. Let's just call it what it is.
Oh, God. It's funny that they only focus on the Jews. It's hilarious. This is why I'm really playing this, fam, because this is the people that telling us are holding the line. They really think it's only the Jews doing this. Oh, man. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, boy. First it became, so let's understand this. The 90s and the 2000s, it was black people doing everything wrong. It was us that was messing everything up. Now we've been dialed down a little bit. Now it's the Jews. Oh, man. Do I have criticism about Israel? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I have criticism about some Jews? Yes. But I know how to do it without sounding like a dick. This guy's like, it's the Jews. Okay. You stubbed your toe on your bed frame. It's the Jews' fault, right? Your car didn't start. You got to take it down to the shop. It's the Jews' fault, right? You put your hoodie, this one you're wearing, in your laundry, and it comes out either cut up or shrunk. It's the Jews' fault, right? They were the ones that messed up the formula or paid the company like Palmolive and P&G and them to mess up the formula because it used to be good. And now the formula is not the same. It's the Jews' fault, right? I don't shop black. Do you see what I'm saying? Do y'all see what I'm saying? They just oh God. This is funny. Oh wow. I don't shop black. I don't bank black. Okay. I don't work for a black owned business. Yes, currently I don't, but I used to. Next. It's funny. It's hilarious. I have a whole playlist called Bet on Black where I brought on black people and let them promote themselves, but I don't buy black. Okay. My medical setup is damn near almost black. I just got to get my PCP back. I go out of my way to go look for black doctors. Damn what these white boys be talking about DEI. I go out of my way to promote black people. I go out of my way to shop with black people. What are you right? I see black servers at restaurants. I give them extra money. Always. Always. I go way beyond what they suggest. I always do that. I literally bring black people on to talk about getting into HVAC and doing trades and all this, but I don't shop black. All right. I literally sat up here and promoted Killer Mike. Literally. No, it's called I love my people. That's what it means. You fool. That means I do it because I want to, because I have love for my people. You fool. I get it. You still go to them Asians for your nails. I get it. You still wear Indian in your hair. I get it. I tell black women, wear your natural hair. You right. You right. I don't care about our people. You right. Wonderful. And guess what, ma'am? If I lived in your neighborhood, I go to the black one. I leave my neighborhood and go to a black supermarket, which I do. Next. You say you're clever girl reading. Why don't you read up on where your black supermarkets are and go there? Go see them. No, you came in with the gaslighting, man. You blew yourself up in your face by telling on yourself. I'm going to help you. Since you want the attention, I'm finna help you. I'm going to help you. Brother Torian, if you're still here, put your link in for your shirt shop. Do that. Any black businesses y'all know, put it in the chat. We're going to show her something. Because y'all people kill me. Y'all swear up and down. We just out here talking. We don't help each other out. All right. You got it. You got it. Because we need you to be our arbiter. We need that. Okay. Because I don't see you outside. I don't see you promote nobody. All you do is come in here and bitch all morning. That's all you've been doing. You ain't brought nothing. You ain't brought nothing smart to the conversation. I love now how this ain't working. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll do it the other way. I literally had on the black woman who went all around the world, every country. Literally had her on here. Had a great conversation. Literally had one of the biggest black metal artists out right now before she blew up. But you're right. I don't promote black people. You're right. I don't do that. Literally had on Reuben Warren before he really blew up out there in LA, and now he on his way up. You right. I don't care about black people. You're exactly right. I could give a fuck. I have a whole playlist right here bringing folk on, but I don't care. And none of these people that I had on talk no dumb shit. Literally had on the guy from Black Sands, one of the biggest independent comic books in the world right now. You right. I don't do that. I don't do that. Even the smallest business that nobody knows of, I bring them on there. But you're right. I don't do that. Look, she's still asking questions. You need hints? Oh, you want see? Here we go. See? And there you go, family. There you go. That sums her up right in that statement. Sums it up right there. I want y'all to burn that into your head. She's accusing me of not helping black people and saying I ain't building shit. But she won't even take the effort into her Nissan Altima to go find a black-owned supermarket in her state. But she loves black people. Let me help you, madam. Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't have to do that. Except there's black men and black women that are working at them places that you need to help support. Ma'am, you're not part of the black community, so who cares? You might be that chick who outed her white husband. Who cares? We don't do anything as a collective. How about you go look at politics the last 2 years and tell us we ain't do nothing collectively? Go ahead. So what we're going to do for you, you need to go do that research on a Sunday morning before you go give your pastor your tithe for the month. Y'all know what to do. I'm about done with her. She's a useless black person. This is the motherfucker we don't need around us. So y'all know what to do.
Smoke wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Now, Cosmic Fury. Now, you don't be going out there calling black people like that stereotypes. You don't do that. It's not what we do here. She's not a stereotype. I was going to say something wrong, but I'm not. Wallow J said he a member for 5 months. Thank you so much. And for those who don't know, when you become a member, it's only 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform, buy toys and clothes for the baby. And when you do, let us know how long you've been a member, or you do become a member, or you give us a super chat or super sticker. I tell you how much of a blessing that is. And just like what she gonna do after she put her money in that gold collection plate, her pastor will imitate this here. Uh, 28 interviews, right? With black people from people on the street level all the way to Hollywood, but I don't promote black people. That's what she told me. Say less. All right. But anyway, let's end off the show because it's apropos at this point to just say this. It's funny how conservatives swear up and down that they have the best interests of the world at heart, but they can't even get their own houses in order. But they want to lecture everybody else. You got Nick Fuentes trying to tell you about politics. He can't even get politics of his own people ready. He's just going to keep blaming Jewish people for everything. Sir, regardless of who you think is in the problem, you may do and think it's them Jews. Go do something about it. Stop talking about it. This is why you get the shit you get online, because it's fine. They'll let somebody talk eventually. They'll let you talk. They'll listen to you long enough, even give you a little bit of grace and do a little bit of still standing there as you talk. But eventually they're going to tell you, get off your soapbox and go do something. So many times you can get punched in the face by somebody until somebody tells you, ain't you going to fight back? If you think the Jews are the problem, there's solutions where you can go stop them at. Go figure it out and go do it. Show us something. I guarantee you, if you be the one to stop Jewish people, since you think there are all the problems with everything, cool. You will be a legend. Because you little Nikki Fuentes will be able to do something that world governments could not do. Stop a small army from destroying you. You would be the first, according to your logic, because they're destroying everybody, according to your logic. That's fine. Y'all's Candace Owens. Baby girl, we warned you when you got fired and before you got fired that this shit was going to happen. And you need to tread lightly. We're not saying you can't be a little provocative coon self. We didn't say that. We said you got to chill in the sense of you got to warm it up, baby girl. You got to be, not to use the analogy, but you see how when they put them frogs in them frying pans and they jump out quick because you put the fire too high. Yeah, you got to warm it up slow, baby girl. I know you don't know how to use no stove, but when you start high on the pilot, you got to bring it down hella low. You got to barely see that blue light, and then you slowly bring it up. The frog don't move because the frog get used to it. The frog don't move. But you want to be Miss Provocateur. You want everybody talking about you. This is narcissism, and your narcissism is finna bite you in the ass. Because let me tell you something: the Ward Squad, they don't care about religion. Never did. They don't care that you're hiding behind that cross. They will destroy your life. They will be worse than what that contingent that you're going after. They're going to be worse than them. Because once that contingent does it, they're gone. They've accomplished their mission. They're going to move on. Them folk, every time you try to make a comeback, right in your face, until you go sit down. I'm going to help you, Candace, since you sometimes don't understand white supremacist logic. That boy just told you to shut up and dribble. That's what he told you. That man told you, just because you got a white husband and some mixed kids, don't offer you protection. We'll go for that man too. We don't care if he got $200 million in the bank as a net worth. We don't care. Trust and believe, they were laughing on the message boards when your father-in-law came outside on you. We tried to tell you this was going to happen. And we especially told you this after you got fired. You have no protection now. He even said it in another video. He said, you can go back to the Daily Wire with that. But, two devils together never work. Never work. So, family, that's a condensed version because, they mad. A black man was talking about this. They had to make it about them. But it's funny, when I open up the phone line, they don't never come up. Let's have a conversation. I'll help y'all next time. I've had a white man come up here and challenge me, and we had a great conversation. Why are you melanated folks so scared? No, it's Christ dance. It's Christ dance Owens. No, what did we call her the other night? Callaloo Owens. That's what we calling her from now on. Callaloo Owens. That's her new name. Callaloo Owens. Nasty work. But anyway, I got to get to the plantation.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup.
So hopefully you learned something, as brief as it was. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Tomorrow we're going to have fun. I'm going to be cursing out Trump. We're going to have fun tomorrow. It might even be an open panel. I ain't sure yet. It's the end of the month. It might be an open panel. I might be stealing some of Torian's thunder. So yes, it might be an open panel, and I'm going to be cursing Trump out. I might even have some guests. I ain't sure yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, it's time to take Trump to the woodshed, because I don't even know why he ran at this point. I don't know why. Maybe because he needed money. I don't know. But this is probably one of the worst campaigns I've ever seen. And he pissing off his whole squad. all his supporters, they're just like, what the hell? But anyway, so thank you to everyone that was here, including you trolls, because you gave us good content, as always, because, you know, we got to show your inability for sound logic. And like I said, I got something in the pipeline coming out later this week that's going to piss conservatives off, which is fine. I'm sure they'll probably do a reaction video on it, which is fine. And yeah, it's almost Labor Day, so there will be some Caribbeans outside shaking their butts. So don't get upset. Just let them shake their butts. But if you do want to do something, say, hey, say, hey, whip out y'all's FBA ADOS flags. Whip that shit out. See how bad they get. But anyway, family, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Wait around. Yep. Start, yeet, and get out.
Time's up.
But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day got to end.
Get your money up, not your funny up. Big fucking move.
That's it.